What jumps out?
So looking quickly, and net interest margin, I think, is the thing we're looking for after J.P. Morgan's sort of notable miss. PNC, a regional bank focused, coming in better than expected. Wells Fargo also 1 basis point better than expected. Keep in mind they have some hedges going on there. Credit also coming in better than expected. So that's a key positive. If you look at their charge-offs, less than expected, but we are going to want to dig in and see where that is. J.P. Morgan, we also saw charge-offs better than expected, and I thought that was something that's interesting. You know, interest income, that's been the bull case for banks, a miss. Credit, that's the bear case for banks. They beat, however, card charge-offs, something we were talking about earlier, actually looks like credit might be weakening there, so I think that'll be more of a focus than the overall credit. Similar to Wells Fargo, you know, people are going to give less credence to a beat based on better energy, which was an issue last year, and more credence to what's happening on the consumer book, I think.
Charles Peabody?
I think Alison hit it on the nose. And with the caveat, I don't follow Wells Fargo.
Yeah.
We were expecting seasonal improvement on the consumer credit. The question is what happened on the corporate side, and if they were you implying they released some energy reserves on the corporate side?
Well, it looks like charge-offs were lower, so charge-offs themselves were lower, so it would be more than just releases. The provision 555 versus consensus 804, charge-off 655 versus 793. So.
I also noticed that in terms of the earnings per share, you always have to be careful year to year because of apples and oranges. 4 cents of it apparently was from a tax adjustment. So that 4 cents of it, so it comes in closer to what the consensus estimate was. But do we have numbers? I haven't seen them yet, Alison, on loan origination.
So I haven't seen them yet.
Yes, actually I got them for you. Alison, they just came across here. So total average loans are up by 1%. So they were up by about $6.1 billion, up to about $956 billion.
So that's relatively modest.
And I should point out deposits, though, are also up 5%. But still, there's growth.